Welcome to my very first English mastering Overwatch lesson. So tonight we are going to dig into Ana gameplay, and after this we have a clip of Reinhardt gameplay. So we are going to dig into these two clips of our community and try to find some new aspects to their gameplay to help them improve. That's the point. And any subscriber to my Twitch channel has a chance to post me their gameplay for Overwatch schooling. But first of all, I need to put my epic pen. I need my pen. There's no school without a pen, you know. But let's get started. We have Mr. Nico. Mr. Nico playing Ana. Let's start the clip. Ready for battle. And we are running Oasis. Oasis is, I think Oasis is one of the better King of the Hill maps. I really like it. I think it shows a nice like variance of different game styles. You can play dive, you can play deathball, you can play all these different metas. So that's definitely a positive thing. But let's get started with the compositions. So Nico is on the blue side, and he is running, his team is running Rein Zarya, which is a really good tank duo for Ana. And we are running Zen Ana. So with Zen Ana, we are lacking the speed that Rein and Zarya would embrace. So that's kind of a like minus point to this setup. And the DPS that we have is Genji and Hanzo. So we have the Shimada brothers. The Zenyatta makes sense. So the Zenyatta can counter the enemy Zarya's ultimate. If they have a grab combo, you can counter it, and you can also heal the Genji with your healing orb. So that's nice. But yeah, the speed lacks. The team lacks speed. So what's the job of the Ana in this team? The job of the Ana is to keep the tanks alive. Like the Ana is a really good tank healer, and you can also keep an eye on the flankers with some quick scopes. There's not much to say about the team composition. Ana is by far the strongest healer right now in the game. The reason for that is that anti-nade is super strong. Anti-nade is ridiculously strong, and Ana has the greatest sustain in heals. Moira actually doesn't have that great of a sustain these days because the fights are so fast. Moiras don't actually get to right click. That's why they run out of juice. First of all, so what's our positioning? So we went straight to point, which is really strong for Ana, because what Ana needs is distance. Ana needs distance and sidelines. So this position right here is really strong for Ana. You can see both sides of the point. You can actually even see to the like behind this doorway, and this is a really good spot for Ana. But your team decides to push in, so you should push with them. You should take the next staircase. When sleeping Hammonds, it's always easier to sleep the one that pile drives down. Like when Hammond does his pile drive, there's two opportunities to sleep him. One is, and this is the harder one, when he pile drives, he actually stays in the top for a little while. That's one spot to sleep, but it's really tricky because the Hammond only stays for so short amount of time on the top. So I wouldn't recommend this. I would actually recommend sleeping when he crashes down, because you can see how the trajectory comes down. You can just predict it and sleep it once he hits the ground. This is something I would recommend, although if you're gonna get pile drived, it's a little bit harder. So if the Hammond is on top of you, it's a little bit harder to see where the pile driver will drop. And once he drops, if you miss the pre-shot, he's going to knock you up in the air and it's gonna fuck up your aim. So that way I would actually recommend, if the Hammond is coming for you, you either try to hit the sleep when he's up or even when he's coming towards you. So if you see he's like swinging to you, you can try to sleep him so like even more prematurely. But yeah, we missed the sleep. It's definitely your job to sleep him and try to make the sleeping as easy as possible. We're missing a little bit of the shots. This is just something you... Okay, that was the tip that I said. He slept when the pile driver hit the ground. That was nice. Alright, we won the first fight. With Genji's it's always worth to nade the ground. Nade the ground, don't nade the person, because what the nade does, it creates a splash around everything. So you should just nade near where the enemies are. You don't need to like nade the person, because first of all it's hard to hit a Genji that is jumping around, and second of all he can deflect it, which is not good. So you should just in these kinds of situations where the Genji is just jumping around here, you should just nade the ground or even the walls or something. He's not going to be able to deflect them and it's going to hit them more consistently. And now you're low HP, you need to be really careful, maybe get the minor health back or something. If you feel like you're not in danger, you can nade the... that's one thing. These are little things that I like. I would do differently, and they might seem like I'm like always nitpicking. Yes, thank you, nitpicking. Always try to get as many people into the nade as possible. It doesn't matter if these guys are even at full health. You want to include them in the nade. So now that you are not in trouble, there's no rush for you, that you're not in immediate danger, just walk to them, walk to your teammates and nade everyone. That way, if somebody takes damage, you're just going to like give them a stronger heal. And you might even hit an enemy. And this applies to like an offensive situation as well. If you need to heal yourself, put yourself to the place where there's like more targets, more friendlies, more enemies, nade the ground, it's gonna be more effective. Now you practically, what you did here is you went to a place where you actually can't nade anyone but yourself. Alright, but we're gonna heal the Hanzo, that's good. Now that we have Nano, we need to think of the different ways that we can use it. First of all, there's 3 possible like good combos. There's one really good combo, Genji. I'm gonna change the color because blue makes more sense. We have Genji, that is really good combo, but Genji is really far away from his ult. So we should be looking to nano someone else and gain our ultimate so we can combo next one. Combo the next nano with Genji. So I would be looking to nano either Reinhardt or high charge Zarya, or then just to make someone survive. So nano is really good when somebody is going to die. Like you see that somebody is 100% going to die, you can save them and make them a threat. That's a really good way to use nano as well. And I would recommend everyone to use nano more freely. Like stop waiting for the perfect combo. Like I know many Ana players are going to be like intrigued to save up the nano for the Genji, but just use it, and you're gonna be able to farm it really fast. But yeah, Reinhardt is a good way if the team fight is starting, you see that the 2 teams are colliding. That's a good way. Like now if we have okay, we actually gave it to someone. Who did we give it to? I think We gave it to Zarya, I think. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Okay, now we're getting the Hammond. Now this is fine. This is fine. Like, we won the team fight, so why not? And in between the team fights, there's not much to sleep, so you can just try to sleep someone in a like a really long, like just basically throw the sleep and try to get someone. It's completely fine. Just remember, it's not your job to go there. Like, this is a perfect place for you. You have sidelines for everything. It's a very strong position for Ana. Nice, this is good. Just keep eye on the Hammond. Remember where he is, and listen when he's coming, so you get to sleep on him. Okay, now we have people. Oh, that's actually a really, really nice flick sleep. Really nice flick sleep. Yeah, why not, why not? Nice. What I realized is that you got left behind on this one. So as an Ana and as a Zen, you need to remember that when you're playing the choke here, so here when you're playing the choke, you need to be the backline. And what happens is that you're here, actually you're on the front line. So the Hammond comes and boops, okay, that creates a distraction. You pop up a crazy flick sleep, that's actually insane. Now your job is to take the backline. Your job is to go as far as you think you need to go to be safe. But instead you're kind of like left here with the trance, and your main tank doesn't really know what it's doing, and then you get booped a little bit. Now you're in a bad place. But you get out. That's good news. You get out. But what happens is they pop a Genji blade and you didn't have any time to react. You had 0 time to react and you died. If you were on the point before that happened, which would have been the position for you, you would have seen the Genji blade coming. And you would have had time to react to that. Alright, but it's 99-0. It's pretty much no point contesting unless you can win it. Okay, nanoblade, that's a good combo. Again, I think that was the right call to try to sleep it there, because he was going to pile drive you, and it's gonna be hard to sleep him after the pile drive. Yeah, it was a nice try. Remember your place. This is not a place for you. Play from the stairs. Okay. You actually clutched it with a big nanoblade. Nice. Go next. So next we have University. University is a great map for Rainsari. Let's see what you guys are running here. So we have Rainsari again. We have Anazen again. And we have Genji Torbjörn. Okay. So the Torbjörn is actually, he's a really nice friend to you. Torbjörn is extremely good at denying flanks. And Ana hates flankers, because when Ana is healing, she's actually really vulnerable for all the flanks. So you should play around the turret. Ask the Torbjörn to place the turret so it protects you on the backline, and you can just play around its sidelines. It's really strong combo. Okay, the turret is on the point. It's not that great. Look, the Zenyatta is actually using the turret. I actually would put the turret like behind the choke here, just to keep eye on the flanks. See, the turret got destroyed like really early on, didn't gain much value. This is alright. This position is alright. Yeah, now I would just like get out. It's not your job to be here. You need help. Okay, your Ryan is popping like crazy. Okay. Okay. You have a Spagu on your team. So the Ryan got the hog. Your team is popping. Kananko ei piivää yötä. It's good looking nade. Oh, that's actually a huge nade, but you gotta be careful. They have a lot of long range damage. One thing I noticed on your gameplay is that you do too little quick scopes. Like, I know Nico is a good mechanical player, so learn quick scopes. Like, do it all the time. And how quick scoping actually works is that every first heal you do, somewhere around like every 3 seconds or something, every first heal you do should be a quick scope, because quick scope is the most accurate shot you have, and it's the instant shot. So you should do quick scope and then either hard scope, or quick scope and then hip fire. Right now you're doing a lot of hip fires, and hip fires is kind of oof in a way that it's not 100% accuracy. It goes to wrong targets, and you need to be close to hit them with good consistency. And hip fire is not a hit scan, and you know, as a Overwatch player, that hit scan is really valuable. So you're kind of trading hit scan for projectile. First we give them quick scope, then we give them lonkka heal. Yes, exactly, Keke. Hip fire heal. I always long. Yep, yeah. Like I would say that's unexperienced Anas. Hip fire. Great Anas. Quick scope all the time, and hard scope when they have the luxury to do so, and hip fire when they're close. Like they use all three mixed when it's like when they gain the most value out of it. Like, this is alright when you're this close. It's alright to hip fire. Yeah, that's the stuff. You do a quick scope, and then you either hip fire heal or you hard scope. Now your team is just trickling down. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Nice. The thing is, quick scope, it hits scan, so instant heal, hip fires projectile, so it takes longer to heal. Yes. Quick scoping is the best. Yeah, once you get really good with it, you actually can heal anyone pretty much anywhere as long as you have sight lines. Instantly. It's really strong. That's why Ana is the most versatile healer in the main healer category, because you can save a flanker like a Tracer or Genji with one tap. It's so strong. Like, Brigitte can do that, but she can do only so many. And the range is actually a lot lower. This game is pretty garbage. Like, this is not good Overwatch. This is like, it's like looking at quick play. There's little strats. Your team is like so much better. This is not a very good game of Overwatch. But there were some points that I could make. Yeah. Thanks for the clip, Nico. I hope you got something out of it. So, first of all, really focus on quick scoping. I think you did a couple of really good quick scopes. I think you should hard scope more. So you were kind of like looking like an inexperienced Ana player who just hip fires, because hip firing is inaccurate. You hit the wrong targets. You can miss shots altogether, and you need to be in a closer position than you normally want to be when you're hip firing. Hard scoping is the way to go in most cases when you have the sightlines, and your sleeps and nades were a little bit of like, I'm just gonna throw it, so like, let's see if it lands. Like, your sleeps and nades were a little bit of like, let's just wish for the best, and you hit a couple of those, so it's really nice. But those purposeful nades and sleeps weren't there. You hit a couple of them, but with if you want to climb to Master and GM with Anna, you need to hit big nades, big sleeps, like every second fight. That's the way to climb. But yeah, it was good gameplay. It was good gameplay, and I think mechanically you are looking very good. Thank you for the clip, Nico. And next we are going to watch some Reinhardt activity from I.Tet.